then turned to gray. Dreams I held just slipped away. I lit my hopes like lanterns bright, but the wind blew hard through every night. They say the rain will wash the pain, but all it did was leave a stain. Life is anything but fair. It gives then takes without a care. Builds you high then breaks the stair. Leaves you reaching empty air. We scream for justice, find despair. Yeah, life is anything but fair. I saw the kind fall to the flame. The cruel ones never took the blame. Time walks by in borrowed shoes. Some win big, some only lose. They say there's meaning in the scars, but they never fade, just mark who we are. Life is anything but fair. It wounds the strong and leaves them bare. Hands you dreams too sharp to bear, then watches while you stand and stare. We beg for truth but find a dare. Yeah, life is anything but fair. But maybe in the mess we find a deeper thread, a hidden sign, a fragile grace in the despair. Not just to rise but learn to care. Life is anything but fair, but still we breathe the heavy air. Hold each other through the tear. Sing our sorrows into prayer. If pain must come, let love repair. Though life is anything but fair. I've read the tales of knights and kings, of galaxies and angel wings. But when I dream, it's not like that. It's quiet storms and midnight chats. I don't need a god on fire or heroes marching through the mire. Just someone who will hold my hand when silence spills across the land. I don't want a perfect myth, just a heart that breaks. something just like this, something just like this. I've chased the stars in paper skies, held promises that turn to lies, but in your eyes I see a flame that doesn't burn, it speaks my name. You're not a saint, you lose your way, you stumble through the words you say, but still you stand, your breath, your flaws, more sacred than the ancient laws. I don't want a perfect myth, just a heart that breaks and lies. No castles made of silver mist, just the truth within your kiss. No legends carved in morning mist, something real, something just like this. No thunder's roar, no lightning crown, just your voice when the world breaks down. No chosen fate, no epic script, just the weight of your fingertips. I don't want a perfect myth, just a soul that dares to drift through the shadows, through the bliss, to something real, something just like this. So if you're lost and just exist, I'll meet you there. And something just like this. The stars have all faded from my sky, and silence grows where dreams should lie. I touch the air, it breaks like glass, each breath a ghost of what has passed. I tried to run, I tried to pray, but shadows learn to never fade. I carry you like burning rain, a whisper carved into my veins. Forever in pain, I still call your name. Through every storm, through every flame, your love was a fire I couldn't contain. Now I'm ashes and echoes, forever in pain. I walk through hours that never die, the hands pull tight around my mind. The clock forgets, but I remain, a soul unstitched, soaked in your name. I've read the signs, I've worn the chains, I've danced with ghosts in pouring rain, but nothing fills this hollow frame. Well, once your touch had come this shade? Or did I die when you walked away? A million nights, a single tear, I bleed you still year after year. Forever in forever in pain, I breathe in the flame, haunted by hope I cannot reclaim. You were the light, I died to my chain. Now I live in the silence, forever in pain, forever in pain. Your name, my chain, forever in pain. The sky was bleeding out your name, ashes in the rain. Nothing feels the same. You kissed me like a final prayer, then vanished in the midnight air. I held the silence in my hands, like shattered glass, like shifting sand. You were the storm I couldn't tame. Now I whisper through the flame. So go ahead, leave me broken, leave me bare. Tear the heart out, leave it there. Write your goodbye on my skin. Let the aching song begin. I loved you more than words are spoken. So if you must leave me broken, your ghost still lingers in my sheets. 1,000 echoes on repeat. I breathe the shadow of your grace, a phantom dream I can't erase, and every scar you left behind still sings your name beneath my spine. But painted makes the colors stay, a canvas smeared with love and gray. So go ahead, leave me broken, leave me blind. Steal the stars I'll never find. Carve your absence into stone. Make my heart a hollow home. I gave you all you left unspoken. So if you must leave me broken, you said goodbye without a sound, a falling feather to the ground. And I stood still, afraid to breathe, as you became the air I breathe. So go ahead, leave me broken, leave me torn, like midnight waiting for the morn. Let the silence scream your name. I wear this love like sacred pain. You were the wound, the blade, the token. So if you must leave me broken, The rain wrote elegies on the window pane, soft as the silence that followed your name. We built a chapel of hearts in the dark, lit by the echo of one fading spark. Now the walls remember what we forgot, a sacred place where time did not rot. Here in the hollow where love once stood, I trace the ghosts through the ash and the wood. The whispers still sing in the cracks of the floor, like you just left and not forevermore. Where love stood, there's a shadow of good, a monument made from all that we could. Your laughter hung like stars on the breeze. Now it haunts the boughs of the barrel trees. We danced on the edge of a fragile flame, kissed the wild sky, never fearing the rain. But dreams decay when they're held too tight, and morning comes to steal the night. Here in the hollow where love once stood, I trace the ghost through the ash and the wood. The whispers still sing in the cracks of the floor, like you just left and not forevermore. Where love stood, there's a shadow of good, a monument made from all that we could. I still light a candle in the ruins of us, let it burn low in the altar of trust. Your name's in the smoke, rising slow from the flame, a vow unfinished, a half-written name. Here in the hollow where love once stood, the silence is louder than thunder could. But even the dust remembers the grace, the shape of your hand, the warmth of your face. Where love stood, it still lingers in blood. Street lights were in the rear view glass, fading ghosts of a love that couldn't last. Your voice still lingers in the stereo hum, like a prayer that's whispered and then gone numb. The rain keeps falling like secrets we kept, each drop a promise that wept and slept. The miles roll on, but time stands still on this blacktop wound I can't quite heal. Tears on the highway, washing away the pieces of midnight and words we couldn't say. place new, just memories painted in shades of you. I light a cigarette just to watch it burn, like bridges behind me, no way to return. Every turn recalls your name, in the echo of wheels, in the whisper of rain. I scream in the silence, but nobody hears, just me and the road and these rusted tears. Tears on the highway, leading through chrome, carving the silence far from home. Hope in the rear view, love in the dust, ashes of forever scattered in rust. Tears on the highway where we lost our trust. And I'll keep driving through the aching gray, till the dawn melts the night from yesterday. But I know I'll find you in some soft refrain, in the tears on the highway, in the heart of the rain.
The light hangs low on the windowsill. Dust dances where your laughter used to fill. I trace your name in the fog on the glass, whispers of you in the moments that pass. Every corner still wears your scent. Every silence feels like punishment. After you're gone, the world stands still. Time moves on, but I never will. Your shadow sleeps where you once lay, and I keep breathing but fade each day. After you're gone, I'm only echoes, I'm only wrong. The clock ticks soft like a morning bell. Each second tolls a deeper hell. I wear your sweater, frayed and worn, shield of warmth since I've been torn. The stars still shine, cruel and bright, mocking me with borrowed light. After you're gone, my voice won't rise, just whispered prayers to empty skies. Your name still burns behind my eyes, a ghost that stays, a soul that flies. After you're gone, I'm a house with all the lights withdrawn. The moon leans low to watch me break, as if it knows the love you take. I scream in dreams but wake alone, haunted by the life we've known. After you're gone, there's no more song, just broken
I was a shadow, lost in the smoke, walking through ashes, brittle and broke. Every breath felt like a silent goodbye, till your light carved a path in my sky. You reached through the dark I'd been hiding behind, whispered my name like a prayer to remind. You are the fire inside, burning the fear, the frost, the lies. You are the storm I survived, the spark that taught my soul to rise. I was the end but barely alive, but you are the fire inside. Time tried to steal the gold from my veins, left me with rust and echoes of pain. But your hands like thunder woke the flame, calling me home through the pouring rain. You saw what the mirror refused to reflect, lit up the ruins and gave me respect. You are the fire inside, the howl in my blood I couldn't hide. You are the truth I denied, the heat in the heart I thought had died. You burned away the bitter and pride. Yeah, you are the fire inside. And if I fall, let me fall in your flame. If I rise, let me rise in your name. You're the reason the cold can't remain, the match that turned pain into flame. You are the fire inside, not just a light, but the reason I fight. You are the dream still alive, the fuel in the dark, the pulse of my life. No matter the storm, the tide, you are the fire inside. You are the fire. You are the fire. You are the fire. You are the fire. Smoke still clings to broken skies, whispers echo where silence lies. We built our dreams on fragile flame, now only shadows know our name. Petals fell with every cry, love was fire we couldn't tame. Now I walk this hollow ground, still calling out your name. But I found roses in the ashes, blooms beneath the pain and dust. Beauty born from all that crashes, faith that grows when all is crushed. Even ruin holds its graces. I saw your ghost in burning places. Love survives in haunted spaces, like roses in the ashes. Ooh. Time is cruel, a ruthless thief, stealing hope and leaving grief. But in the ruins of goodbye, a seed still reaches for the sky. left a note on the window pane, a whisper carved in morning rain. No map, no name, just heart and flame. The road called soft, I couldn't stay. Every mile tears me wide, but freedom hums where silence hides. I'm running with the wind, where the wild stars begin, through the ashes of dreams and the weight of what's been. No anchor, no chain, just the howl in my skin. I'm not lost, I'm just running with the wind. You said the storm will leave you cold, but I was born from thunder's fold. The sky bends low when I unfold, a soul too restless to be told. I miss your voice in the quiet hours, but I bloom in broken flowers. I'm running with the wind, chasing ghosts I defend, through shadows and sparks that I never could mend. No promise, no end, just the burn of pretend. I'm not gone, I'm just running with the wind. Every goodbye's a sacred sin, but I had to leave to feel within. Maybe one day I'll drift back in, but tonight I breathe like I begin. I'm running with the wind, past the life we might have penned, with a heart full of songs that the silence resents. No reason, no sin, just the truth on the brim. I'm alive, I'm just running with the wind. I'm just running with the wind. In the silence where the shadows sleep, your voice still echoes low and deep, a whispered song beneath the rain, soft as sorrow, sharp as pain. The walls remember how you cried, like ghosts that never say goodbye. I reach for dreams that never escape, they fade like mist at break of day. Phantom lullaby, sing me to sleep, flow through the veil where the wounded weep. You're the echo in my hollow night, a tender curse I cannot fight. Drifting through this haunted sky, I still
dying star. Now every chord I try to play is haunted by the notes you'd say. My heartbeat keeps a rhythm slow, a requiem the wind still knows. Your melody's a secret flame that warms my grief and speaks your name. Phantom lullaby, cradle my fears, rock me in silence, drown me in tears. You're the ache beneath my shattered skin, a song I lose but can't rescind. Even as the years pass by, I still hear your phantom lullaby. No grave could hold your final verse, no silence worse, no silence worse, no silence worse. You live in chords I can't erase, in every breath I feel your trace. Phantom lullaby, don't let me go, wrap me in sorrow, soft and slow. You're the echo in my hollow night, the final spark, the fading light. Though I live, I wonder why I still hear your phantom lullaby.
The sky collapsed without a sound. I watched it fall, but never hit the ground. 1,000 screams behind my eyes, but silence fits me like a thin disguise. You ask me why I never cry, but love like ours was born to die. I wear the ache like second skin, not broken now, just caving in. Am I numb enough to let you go? Can I fade without a final blow? Tried to feel, but all I found was ashes drifting on hollow ground. If pain is proof that I exist, then what is left when I feel like this? I kiss the edge of every flame, but fire forgets who gave it name. The echoes haunt, but don't belong. I hum their tune, a ghost of song. I used to shiver at your touch. Now even warmth don't mean that much. I trace your face in frozen air and wonder if you're ever there. Am I numb enough to let you go? Can I fade without a final blow? Tried to feel, but all I found was ashes drifting on hollow ground. If pain is proof that I exist, then what is left when I feel So tell me now before it ends, were we ever more than just pretend? Am I numb enough to lose your name? Or just too tired to play the blame? Buried deep beneath the flood, a love that rusted into mud. If numb is all that's left of me, then maybe numb is finally free. There's a whisper in the silence, like a song I used to know. Echoes carved in stardust from 1,000 steps below. I've been chasing fading shadows through the ruins of the rain, with a heart that's heavy laden, full of fire, full of pain. But there's a shimmer on the skyline where the golden echoes call, and I feel her voice inside me, like the rise before the fall. I'm climbing that stairway to heaven, though my feet are worn and slow. Every step's a prayer I've given to the light I used to know. And if the wind should carry me under, let my soul not break. But then, for I believe in love and thunder, and a light that has no end. There were days I walked in silence through the wreckage of goodbye, built my wings from broken verses just to learn how not to fly. But the stars, they hum a promise in a voice the night forgives, that the ones we've lost aren't gone, they are the reason that we live. And the moon is like a mirror to the dreams we left behind, but each tear becomes a river flowing upward through the mind. I'm climbing that stairway to heaven, though the climb is steep and slow, with a soul that still remembers what my hands let go. If the heavens burn in silence, let me sing until the end, for I believe in grace and violence, and a light that will transcend. So play that sacred chord again, let it ring through all I am. In the ash I'll find the ember, in the storm I'll hear her name. I'm still climbing the stairway to heaven, with the sky beneath my feet. Every heartbeat is a weapon, every loss a bittersweet. And when I reach the final landing, I won't ask where, why, or when. I'll just rise, no need for standing in the light that never ends. The stars don't speak your name tonight, the wind just moans in shades of gray. I trace the silence where you slept, and time refuses to decay. I lit the sky with every word you said. Now I just burn alone instead. If you're gone, then why is your ghost still dancing slow in every note? I breathe, but it don't feel like air, just memories hanging in despair. If you're gone, then take the ache, leave me numb or let
feel so here. Maybe love was just a storm that passed and left me torn, but I'd rather drown in every tide than live a life where you've died. If you're gone, then say goodbye. Don't haunt me with that quiet sky. I'm still singing to a flame long dead, still hearing you inside my head. If you're gone, if you're gone, why do you feel so close and so far?
I walked through fire with silence in my veins, wore every scar like a crown made of chains. Whispers of doubt were the songs I once knew, but even the shadows can't bury the truth. They built their walls high, tried to keep me small, but I learned to dance with my back to the fall. No chains can hold me, no cage, no lie. I bled my pain under thundered skies. Each tear was a river that carved out my name. I'm rising unbroken from sorrow and flame. No chains can hold me, I was born to fly. I held my breath where the light wouldn't go, drowning in silence, alone with the echo. But hope is a whisper that never dies, a flame in the ashes, a voice in the cries. They tried to bind me with fear and regret, but I wear my story like armor, not dead. No chains can hold me, no storm, no night. My soul's made of stars and endless fight. Each scar is a stanza in the poem I became. I rise like a phoenix, I won't be the same. No chains can hold me, I was born to fight. Let them hammer their iron with trembling hands. Truth can't be shackled by fear's commands. Love is my banner, my voice is the key. No bars can silence what's wild in me. No chains can hold me, no fire, no time. I've broken the silence, reclaimed what's mine. This heart is a force
There's a ghost in the mirror, I don't know his face. The light hits the wall, but it leaves no trace. I walk through the days like a dream I forget. Every breath is a promise I haven't kept. The sky wears a color I can't describe. Like memories fading in oceans of white. Nothing feels real, not the ground or the sky, not the touch of your hand or the tears in my eyes. I'm drifting through silence, too heavy to feel. The pain is too distant, the numbness too real. Stars, but they don't reply. Only echoes of questions lost in the night. The clocks all melt, the roads unwind. Time slips through the cracks in my mind. I smile like a shadow cast by the moon. Dancing alone to an unwritten tune. Nothing feels real, not the sound of my name, not the fire I chase, or the cold in my veins. I'm lost in a world that forgot how to heal. This ache is too quiet, this hurt too surreal. If I could feel, would it burn through the gray? Would I bleed out the silence or beg it to stay? Am I only a whisper that never was said? A dream someone dreamed and then quietly fled. Nothing feels real, not the past or what's near, not the hope in my chest or the voice that I hear. I'm stitched into shadows, I'm caught in the peel of a life painted over with truths I can't feel. So if you find me asleep in the shell of a sigh, know I once tried to live but forgot how to try. 'Cause nothing feels real, and I don't know why.
I've worn the mask of pride too long, told the world I was always strong, but strength is brittle when it hides the ache, and silence is the loudest break. I lit a fire just to feel the flame, burned my hands and took the blame. Thought I knew the road by heart, turns out I'm still falling apart. I'm still learning how to breathe when the weight won't let me leave. Still chasing light behind the haze, still untying all my yesterdays. I don't have all the answers yet, but I've made peace with some regret. I'm not broken, Maybe healing is a crooked line, not a finish, just a climb. And every fall